Welcome to our channel, A Crafty Yarn. We are Samantha and Caitlin, a mother and daughter who love all things crafting. We live in rural Queensland with our rescue dog, Buddy. On our channel, you'll find sewing, knitting, and crochet. Today we've got a video of the things we'd like to make over winter. There's quite a few gaps in especially my winter wardrobe, and there's a few other little bits and pieces we'd like to make for winter, so we thought we'd share our plans of what we'd like to do. We may not get them all done, but we'd like to try and get some of them done.
It's good to have an idea of
yeah, because we've recently we've been sorting through our fabrics and finding different ways to store them to make them more accessible, because we sort of had them all folded up and you can't always find them, and then you think, oh, I've forgotten about that, you know. So we've been rolling them up, especially our sort of knits, so that they're more visible, so we'll be able to sort of see what we're doing. And when we were doing that, we had lots of chats about what we'd like to make and that sort of thing, so we thought we'd share that with you. This is a recent pattern we purchased, B6967, for the dressing gown. So we'd both like to make this long version here, and my mum would also like to make one as well, because she's just sort of starting off on her sewing journey. So I have got a piece of fabric that I've had in my stash for a long time that Caitlin bought for me, and I've tossed up different ideas what to do with it. I did think some pajamas, and then I sort of didn't do that, and I didn't really know what to do with that, but it's going to be perfect for my dressing gown. So it's this beautiful polar fleece with the swans on it and the pink background. And I think this is going to be absolutely adorable. Mm-hmm. And the thing is, I think that makes this perfect for the dressing gown is you're not going to lose much of the pattern, because you've got the nice big pattern pieces. And so I'm really quite looking forward to working on that. I think it's going to be really nice. Yeah. Because the dressing gown I've got's a really, really old one. So it'd be nice to have something new to wear.
So this is the fabric that I've got. So it's also pink. My grandma got it for me at Spotlight the other day, and she got a pink one. So we're all kind of having pink ones, but different like things on them. So I've got bears, Mum's got swans, and then my grandma's got butterflies.
Yes.
So it's going to be really nice to make this. I love this fabric so much. Teddies are my favourite.
It's so cute. It's just absolutely adorable.
And it reminds me very much of sleepwear. So.
I agree. Yeah, it's just going to be perfect. Yes.
I agree.
Yeah. Yes, we've just got to get hold of the zipper, because it's a really long...
122 centimetre, and it's one of those separating ones?
Yes, so we need to do a bit of research to get the zip.
So the next pattern that we're looking to make is the Butterick B4939, which is a vintage, like, winter pyjama pattern. So we're wanting to make view A, the pants, and then the top. But the first pair that we want to make is just the pants, and we've got a ready-to-wear top.
So this was the fabric that I had that Caitlin bought for me, this gorgeous teddy bear fabric. We both love teddy bears. And we went to cut it out recently because we were both going to have a matching pair, but then one of the problems is because the fabric is directional, we could not get two pairs of pants out of it. So I'll be having mine out of this fabric, but Caitlin's got a new fabric that she's going to use to make hers.
So that one was from Spotlight, and we went to Spotlight looking for another bear one, but we've ended up a little bit off-piste.
Well, they didn't actually have any bear ones, did they?
They had a couple, but they weren't as cute as some.
No, true.
So this is the one that I've ended up with, which I absolutely love.
I think it's adorable.
I agree. I originally thought there was a bear, but I don't know actually whether any of them are bears. But they're just these really cute little animals in their little cars, so I'm excited to make my pair out of this one. And we also needed it to go with blue, because that was the colour of the top, and I think that it will be perfect because that little cape there is blue.
Yes. Do you know what I was just thinking with yours? Like, what we wanted to do was do an applique on the front using the fabric, but with yours you could actually just cut one of the...
Oh, a couple of the little
cars and do an actual applique. It would look quite cute, wouldn't it?
Oh, that would actually be adorable.
Yeah.
So I decided that I wanted to make a whole pyjama set, and the fabric that I fell in love with was this one. So it's a viscose jersey. So while that pattern is not actually designed for a jersey, I figured it would be fine, because providing it's not a jersey pattern that you're trying to make in non-stretch, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
We'll find out anyway. But I just thought this would be really nice. So I'm going to make the pants and the top in this one.
It's going to be beautiful. So this is the Simplicity 1467, and I'm wanting to make this jacket here. I recently went shopping for some fabric, and I sort of spoke about it with Caitlin, and we decided that navy would be a good colour, and it would, you know, be a good addition to my wardrobe. However, this is the colour that I actually ended up purchasing, which was not navy, but I fell in love with it. I thought it was just so beautiful, and it will still go very nicely with my wardrobe. Probably not as practical as the navy, but
More you, though.
more me. Yes, true. Yes. How I actually came about that piece of fabric was I was looking for something to go with this fabric. We've had this fabric in our stash for a long time, and we were both going to make jackets out of it, but we've both decided since then that the colour just really is not either of us. So we decided after lengthy conversations that perhaps the best idea would be to do a colour block jacket. And so Caitlin's got the B6496, which she started a jacket with a while ago. So we thought that this actually might be perfect. So I'm looking at doing version B. So the top would be in the pinky fabric, and then the bottom part of it would be in this other fabric. So I think they actually go quite nicely together. We were originally looking for something sort of purple, but we couldn't find anything. And then, as I said, I just fell in love with this fabric. So because I thought this fabric was so lovely, I thought it would actually be nice for this and the jacket. So I bought enough to do both jackets. But I am really looking forward to making this one. I just love it. And I think it's just going to be such a beautiful jacket. So this one is not lined, is it? No. And it's got the little sort of peplum at the bottom there, which I think is just going to be gorgeous. And it's a nice soft drapey fabric, so I think it'll be really lovely.
So I'm looking to make Simplicity 9272, and I would like to make VC, so long pants that the model is wearing. And the fabric that I've got is this really nice black ponte, and I think that they'll just be a really good basic addition to my wardrobe. I'm really hoping that they fit and look nice.
I think they should. Yeah, because pants really aren't as hard as you think they are.
Well. So B6859 is one that we made fairly recently. I made a short sleeve one and Mum made a long sleeve one, and we've both just been wearing it on repeat. We just absolutely love it. It fits really nicely, the style is really nice, and we especially like the raglan sleeve.
Yes.
So we are looking to make quite a few more of these, so we'll show the fabrics for those now.
Yes, the only one thing that I will do differently next time is I just find the neck is just a little bit high, and Caitlin felt the same, so we're just going to take a little bit out of the neck. But other than that, yeah, that's a beautiful fit. Yeah. Something that was lacking in my wardrobe was a plain top. I've got a lot of pattern tops, but nothing sort of plain, and I like a plain one to wear with my knitwear sometimes, because you want the knitwear to be the feature, not the top. And I found this sort of dusty pink knit, and it's one of those cotton ones that I like that's not too stretchy. It's actually very similar to the other one that I made recently, and I absolutely love it. So I'm really looking forward to making that, just having something nice and plain. Yeah.
So my first one is going to be in this fabric, which I got from Spotlight the other day, and it's this really nice sort of like brushed knit that feels really warm, so it's going to make a really nice long sleeve one. And I'm excited to have a long sleeve one to wear in the winter.
That one is just going to be adorable.
I love this fabric.
Yes. So the next one is a piece of fabric I got at the sewing lair. It's a strange sort of fabric. It's got sort of crinkly, a bit sort of textured. So it's just a black background with the sort of pink and corally coloured flowers. So I think that'll be quite nice. And I'm probably going to do a pink neckband, I think, could be quite nice.
Either pink or green, maybe.
Well, actually, the green could be nice, couldn't it?
Really pull out the leaves.
Yeah, actually, I think the green could be quite nice.
Very pretty fabric.
It is, isn't it? Yes. Very me.
So next up, I've got this stunning fabric, which I'm going to make a short and a long sleeve version of that pattern in this, because I'd like to be able to wear it all year round. Because it's probably, aside from the Miranda, the best fitting top we've ever made.
Yes, I do agree. And this one's also a recent purchase. I love this fabric. It's just so bright and cheerful. It's very us, isn't it? So we're both going to have a matching one and make long sleeve in this one. Yeah.
It's actually a very economical pattern because it only uses 1.3 for the long and 1.1 for the short. So a lot of the fabrics we have were 2 meters or like 2.5 meters, so we can actually get a short and a long out of them.
Yeah, I think it's nice to make both because in Australia we wear a lot more short sleeve than long, so it's nice to, when you have a lovely fabric, to be able to make them in both and be able to wear them all year round.
Yeah. So next up I've got this black and white spot one that I've had for ages, which pretty sure I've got enough for a long and a short in this, so I'll probably do both. And if I don't have enough for a short sleeve version of this pattern, I'll probably have enough for a Miranda, I think. It's good to be able to just cut everything out while you're working with the fabric.
I agree, yes.
And the last one is this floral one, which I love. And I'm pretty sure again there's enough for 2 tops out of this one.
I love that one. It's really, really nice. And my last one is this one here. I absolutely love this fabric. It's another one of those ones that aren't too stretchy, which I really like. Originally I was going to, because I've got quite a bit of it, was going to make a dress. But Kate and I were chatting about it the other day, and I thought realistically I'm probably not going to get as much wear out of a dress as I would out of a top, and then I'll be able to appreciate it more each time I wear it, whereas the dress I probably would not wear that often. So I found this other fabric that I'd had in my stash for a while that I'd forgotten about, was this plain pink. So I thought that those two actually went quite nicely together. And I'm going to make the long sleeve top out of this one, and then I'm going to make a little jacket out of this one. So I'm going to use this pattern here, the Fall in Love cardigan. So we got that a little while ago at the nest, but we haven't used it, so hopefully it will be quite a nice pattern. So I think it'll be nice to have something like that's actually meant to go together, so you can just wear it as a set. Yeah. It would actually be nice to get a piece of lilac too, wouldn't it? Then I could have another little jacket to go over the top. Yeah.
And I plan on using this fabric to make a short sleeve top and a little one of those cardigans, and it would be like a little matching twin set.
I think twin sets are a great idea. Yeah.
Well, it takes away the guesswork of what are you going to wear with something.
Exactly, yes. That's one of the biggest challenges I have is, you've got this beautiful top, but then, what cardigan am I going to wear with it? They don't always match. Whereas if you make something specifically, you've got a nice little set without having to think about it too much.
Yeah.
So I hope you've enjoyed seeing our plans for the upcoming months. We're really looking forward to getting started on these, aren't we? We really do need some additional things in our winter wardrobe, and we've got such pretty fabrics. We really want to get them made so we can actually wear them.
Yeah.
Because some of them have been sitting in our stash for quite a while.
Yeah.
Yes. So until next time, happy sewing.